Okay guys, ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ BC ਦੀ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਲਫ ਆਈਸੋਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਪਲਾਨ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਸਬਮਿਟ ਕਰਨਾ। ਇਟਸ ਵੈਰੀ ਸਿੰਪਲ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਲਿੰਕ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਲਿੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ ਸਬਮਿਟ BC ਸੈਲਫ ਆਈਸੋਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਪਲਾਨ। ਐਂਡ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਰਾਈਵ ਕੈਨ ਐਪ ਵੀ ਡਾਊਨਲੋਡ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ। ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਗੁੱਡ। ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਹਾਊ the government is assured that you have a plan and that you're staying indoors and not having any symptoms. And then you just have to simply read the instructions and you go to the bottom of the page and keep scrolling down. If you have any symptoms of COVID-19, then these are the instructions that you have to follow, and the government official will review your plan. And you have to follow all of these guidelines. You have to go for a health assessments, and you have to monitor your signs and symptoms. All the signs and symptoms are given on the website of canada.ca, and there's a small chat icon that you can see on the lower right corner of the screen, and you can click it anytime, and you can write all the questions that you have in your mind for COVID-19. Since I don't have any, so I'm good. Right, so I have to click it again. So we have to click this link again, and now you can click on it. Submit your self-isolation plan. So now what you have to do is you have to fill in your information. I'm saying your information. So it's your name, your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your phone number. And you have to give your Canadian phone number through which the government, the federal agents can reach you. And then you have to mention your email, which is optional. It's not necessary. And you have to mention the home address where you're going to stay after your quarantine is done, the city and the province, and the postal code. That's simple. And if you're traveling alone, then you have to mention no. There are no travelers in your group. And if you're traveling with someone, or with the family, then you have to mention yes. These details of arrival information are available on your ticket, so you have to check that, and you have to mention the arrival date and arrival by air or whatever way you're arriving. You have to mention the airline and the flight number, and then what you do is do you have accommodation arranged for your self-isolation period, and then you click yes. And then isolation type, you have to select which one is it. Is it private residence or with family or commercial? So mine was with private residence, so I click it. And then the city in which you're going to be isolating, mine was Vancouver, so I'm gonna go for Vancouver. And the address, mention the address. I cannot mention it because my phone takes it automatically. So yeah, so you have to be very careful. If you're residing in a place, there should not be any person of above 60 years old, because then you will be causing problem, because people above 60 years are vulnerable to getting coronavirus more than anybody else. So what you have to do now is, in my case, I didn't need any assistance because I was in the basement, so I clicked no, and I was able to make necessary arrangements because I talked to the person, the owner of the house. They were my family friends, so they give me food on a regular basis, so I'm fine. And I have a kitchen in my basement too, so I cook sometimes myself as well. And so yeah, you click yes if you can make the arrangements. And I went home by taxi directly. I wasn't allowed to stop anywhere, so from airport directly to the destination. That's how I traveled to my quarantine destination. And so you have to certify that all of this is accurate. Before you certify that this is accurate, you check the information again. All the information that you filled in, is it correct or not? And then you go ahead and click the submit button. And that's what you have to do. And then what you can also do is download a PDF version of this and fill it with your hands, keep it with yourself in case you require any information. So if you have any questions, then you could call international, because sometimes there are situations when you don't know what to do or what information to fill in. So definitely you have to call them. So if you have any doubts, you can call them. This is the number again. So that's it for this video, and if you like it, then click on the like button and subscribe for more information, because I'll be posting a lot of more videos, and also on my journey of how I was able to travel from India to Canada. And I'm currently under quarantine, so if you have any more questions, please comment below and I can answer them as well. Thank you.